1.19 has arrived on the Ramble SMP, so I think it'd be rude not to check out the new stuff. Okay, so at the minute we are over in one of the brand new biomes. This is a Mangrove Swamp, where we get loads of these crazy trees, and this place looks absolutely amazing. I love it. And the mud as well, definitely need to get a load of this. So I set up this little area around the nether portal just to keep things nice and safe, and all the trees I've chopped down from here I've already taken across back to my base. And I've just been harvesting a little bit of the mud, and I already have a full shulker box of this, so I'm going to take this back and get some stuff done. But while we're here, there is a new mob, and I want to try and get some of these. So what we're looking for are some frogs, and I have seen someone. I think that's one just down there. And these things are attracted to slime balls, so I've remembered to bring some slime this time. You're going to follow me, and do you have a friend? We need to take it back home, and you can have the slime, I promise. Just you need a friend. Right, can you come in here? You're not fast, but yeah, alright, come on. We'll talk about it later. No, come on. Right, I have leads as well. Is that going to be a help? I can't break that now. Right, you come with me. Can you please? Come on. Oh. What is your problem? Come on. Look, tasty slime balls. Right, I know you can jump that. What are you doing? Right, I think that might have been because he was on the mud. Because on the mud, entities actually sink into them a little bit, like they do on soul sand. So maybe they can't jump up from the mud. That's interesting. Alright, I didn't know that. Let's do this the easy way. Right, these things can jump crazily high as well, so I'm going to tie him to a fence for now. Let's just stay there. Don't go anywhere. Okay, right. You, go to that. And now I'm going to find you a friend. Alright. Okay, this one's in water. Brilliant. Come, do this. Right. You come with me. Come on. That's it. Come on. You're smart. I like it. Right. Okay, we've got two. Trapped. Nice. Okay, so we now have another one following me because I have slime balls. So, definitely can't argue with that. But I think what I want to do, rather than take these through the nether to my base, because we are really far away here, even through the nether, it'd take an absolute age. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, is breed them up a bit here. And I can take the tadpoles back in buckets, can't I? And do that. Right, so what we need is a bit of water. And luckily I have 2 water buckets on me. So let's do that. And then if we just feed these 2 the slime balls. Right, I should probably take that off there as well. Come on, do your thing. Sweet. Right, yep. Mate, the tadpoles. Was that it? You can do it. That looks promising. I don't know if this is right or not. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to stay here a bit. Maybe expand this water a little bit so we can get some more in here. And try and get a few tadpoles, and then I can grab them with a bucket and take them back home. So I'll probably leave this one to grow up. I have no idea how long that takes. Actually, can you use slime on it to make them? Oh no, that's when they hatch into tadpoles, you can grow them up quicker with slime balls. So we'll do that once these hatch. Is that the right word, hatch? I have no idea. So I'm going to do this, spend a little bit of time here, and then we can get back to the base and start doing some proper breeding around there, and eventually take these into the nether and do a bit of Froglight farming. Okay, so there they are. We now have, what is that, 2 tadpoles, and that took about 10 minutes, so that's not too bad. So I think the idea was that I was going to let these... Oh yeah, I was going to test the slime balls, wasn't we? I haven't got many on me though, so maybe, actually, shall we pick these up? Can we do that? There we go, and advancement as well, very nice. So let's get a few of these. So we can at least take those back and then grow them up with the slime balls, and then we'll probably get different coloured frogs over there as well, which is good. It's new stuff, so it's exciting, isn't it? And you'll notice I am still holding the slime balls in my hand, and that's because these things keep escaping. I've blocked off the nether portal now, because they kept going through there, and they can jump crazily high as well. So if you just leave them to their own devices, they can easily jump over this. So when I get them back there, definitely going to have them underground and contained somewhere. But for now, should we just let them have another go? And I think I'll tie them up again. Where's my fences? There we go. Let's do that. And that. And leads. You there. And you there. Nice. Right, so I'll wait for this one to grow up, and we'll grab those as well. And then we'll get back home and set up a little process for this. Okay, so I've got a few more this time, so I'm going to grab all these, and then we can finally get going. Oh, come here. Right, there we go. So what we've got there, that's 7 tadpoles. That should do us for now, I think. We'll leave these 3 tied up, and we'll get going. Okay, so we're back at the base now, and we are now in what used to be my honey and honeycomb farm. And the problem is, all my bees have just completely disappeared. I've no idea what happened, don't know where they went, but for some reason, yeah, they're just gone. So I may fix this at some point, but, you know, I've got enough honeycomb and honey bottles for now. Yeah, I really don't use this stuff that much, so, yeah. I'm good with this not working at the minute. But I thought, while I've got this room here and we're not doing anything, we might as well use this to... No, that's... Where did I put the thing? We might as well use this for growing up some tadpoles. So we'll grab all of these out of here. And as you'll notice, I have a lot of slime balls on me. And that's the other reason for choosing this room, is because it's very close to the storage for my slime farm. So we can actually use these. And I don't know how many it takes. I think it's about a stack, actually, to grow up 1 tadpole. So come here. This takes a while. And what? Stay still. Stay still. Maybe I should have put them in a 1 wide hole. I can't actually tell if I'm doing the same one or not. I'm just going to spam these. Hopefully we'll get somewhere. I'll grow into frogs. I don't even know what colour they're going to be in this biome. It's all very exciting. Because then once we get all these grown up, we can obviously breed them again and get some more tadpoles. And there we go, we have an orange one this time, right? That's great. So we'll get the orange ones in this one. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there are actually 3 colours of frogs. And it depends which biome that you grow up the tadpoles in determines which colour you get. So we've already seen the white ones over in the Mangrove Swamp. And we'll get the orange ones over here. I'm guessing that's because it's a cold biome. And then in the temperate biomes like plains, which we have not far away, we will get the green one. So I may have to do that actually. Set up a little room in a plains biome, and then we can do this and get the green ones as well. And the reason we want all 3 colours, there is actually a point to this, is because when we take these into the nether and start killing the magma blocks with them, they drop froglights, and the different coloured frogs drop different coloured froglights. So it's actually a practical reason for this. It's not just because they're pretty having 3 different coloured frogs. We actually want them for a reason. Right, so I'll just get a few more in here, carry on doing this, and I'll probably just leave the rest of them to grow up actually, not do it with the slime, because that's just really annoying. So yeah, I'm going to leave these to do the thing, and I can probably go get on some other stuff while we're waiting. And one of the things I wanted to point out last time, but I didn't get to because I was rushing to get off the server so we could update to 1.19, is this barrel has appeared. But this is from Super Turtle, because he asked me if he could use some of my coal from Wither Skeleton Farm, and I said no problem, he could take as much as he wanted, and this is what he's left me. Look at that! That is many, many sea lanterns. I am very happy with that because I love sea lanterns, and I do have a plan for using those in my factory, so very happy that those are there. Thank you for that. And if you haven't checked out Super Turtle already, go do it. You won't regret it. Okay, so last time we got this crazy wheat field built and all this custom terrain around here, and yeah, the reason I did the wheat, obviously, if you're keeping up, is because 1.19, we need this to turn the mud into the packed mud, I believe it's called, and then we can use that to craft the mud brick. So there was a method in my madness. I know there's easy ways of doing wheat fields, but I just think these are really cool, but it is also practical as well. Definitely going to need a lot of this. So we are in a plains biome now. Let's do it in our fancy pond, because I brought these over here. I'm hoping if we put them in here and grow them up, they'll turn into the green frogs. So where did you go? Right, let's turn, right, there you are. Eat the slime. Grow up big and green. I don't know. Just do the thing. That was full stack and nothing yet. So come on. Oh, he's orange. Do you know what I want? Where do I get the green ones from? Okay, so it turns out to get the green ones, we need to be in cold biomes. Now I know what you're thinking. My base looks like a cold biome, but technically this is windswept hills, which counts, funnily enough, as a temperate biome. So that's why we got the orange ones. What we need to do is actually find a cold biome, which is not this. Who knew? Okay, so I've flown really far away, and yeah, I'm not going to tell you how far because it's a bit silly, considering what I'm doing it for, but I really want to get this done. So, we are now surrounded by ice and snow, so I'm hoping this should do the trick. So, if we put this down here, like that, and give him a load of slime balls, come here, don't you dare, no, come here. Come on. That's 1 stack. Oh, there we go, we have a green frog. Right, so the whole reason for me doing this, because I'm probably not going to get to use this one, because it's so far away, but what I can do, come here, lead. Get on the lead, there we go. That is the whole point of me coming up here, is because I wanted to get that advancement. Yeah, I know. But there we go. We did have a green frog. There we go. So I may take this one back through the nether at some point, but for now, I could probably just leave him in a boat. Okay, so back home now. Let's check on the frog situation. See if the... Oh my... Oh, what is this? We may have gone a little bit overboard here. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough for this farm, isn't it? Definitely not taking all these. May have to think something else with these frogs. But anyway, we've got plenty of orange frogs, so we do need to get these into the nether. But first, I think we need to pick out a spot for this farm, don't we? And actually, there's one more thing I need to show you, because I've been doing another thing. And where is it? Up one more. For this farm, I'm going to need powdered snow. So, as we are in this place, which is not a cold biome, as we know now, but it does snow up here. So, I put down a lot of cauldrons, hoping to get some powdered snow. And I think there's only one. Yeah, we've got one. And I do have a little bit. Yeah, we've got... What, 9 buckets in there, so I've got 10 now, but I need to do a 7x7 area of powdered snow, so that's 49. And yeah, I'm not going to wait for another 39 of these. So I think what we're actually going to have to do is find a proper cold biome where this powdered snow generates naturally, because yeah, I'm not waiting for this. Okay, so we are now above the roof of the nether, and I am currently in the AFK spot for my gas farm. And as you can see, it's still working, so that's good news. But the reason I'm up here is, if you remember back a few episodes when I actually built this one, the first time I did it, I built it slightly wrong, and I built it ever so slightly inside a basalt delta, and that is where I need to build this farm. So if I go a little bit this way, we'll see the colour change, and that means we are now in a basalt delta. So this is where I built it originally. There was like one corner of it that was in here, and it was getting magma blocks spawning. So not good for that farm, but very good for what I want to do here. So I'm just going to come a little bit away from this. I don't need to go too far, because when we AFK really high up, this is definitely going to be out of range. Even like here would probably do. Okay, so I've made a little bit of progress here, as you can see, and this is where we're building it. It's not too far away, but I think it's far enough, and it's definitely going to be inside the basalt delta, so that's good news. So basic stuff at first. We have obviously the minecart rails. This is what's going to collect everything, and then over here we're going to have an unloading station, but I will get to that eventually. And then this bit at the top, this little platform, this is where the frogs are going to be sat. So there's going to be a ton of them in here, and the magma cubes are going to fall down and they're going to get eaten. This glass is going to go all the way around, and then these iron blocks as well. And then up here, we're going to have the platform made out of smooth stone slabs, and this is going to go out about 8 in each direction from this centre square. In the centre of here, sat on a trapdoor, there's going to be an iron golem. So the magma cubes are going to see it, run towards it, and then they're going to fall down here. The bigger ones are probably going to get hit by it and split down to the smaller ones. And then at this level here, we're going to have the powdered snow. That will kill the big ones, and it will also kill the medium ones, because the medium ones are about the size of a block, but they are just slightly higher. So if we have powdered snow at this level, if there's a magma cube here, it's going to get killed by this and broken down to the smaller one. And they don't attack the frogs at any size level, so that's no problem. But then once they are the smaller ones, the frogs will eat them and drop the froglights. So the froglights will just sit on here until the minecart hopper goes underneath, collects them, and puts them into a chest somewhere over there. So it's nice and simple, but the problem is I've got to get the frogs in. So I think what I need to do first is build up this first little containment section, get as much powder... Actually, no, I'm not going to do the powdered snow. I'll build up this section, and I'm going to try and get some frogs in, all 3 different types. So let's get that done. Okay, so I think we're ready to do this, and there are so many frogs in here, this is ridiculous. Right, so we have another portal, and I have synced this one up to one above the nether ceiling. This took some doing, because I had to break a few portals. My normal one up there, I had to break that one, and then I had to break a couple in the nether as well, so this one will sync up properly. But, as it's only a temporary one, that doesn't matter. So if I just break these, and hold some slime balls here, I'm hoping they'll go to the other side. Come on, you lot. No one cares. Come on. I don't know how many of these I need, but I think these ones, I might be wrong again because I keep getting the colours wrong, but I think these ones are the ones that give you the yellow froglights, or whatever colour it's called, but those are the ones I really want. But we'll definitely get a few of the other ones in as well, but as I've got loads of these and it's the colour I want anyway, we may as well make it mainly these. So let's try and get a few more of these through. What are you doing? Go. Right. Alright, let's get these from over here as well, because we're just overrun with frogs. What are you doing? Come on. Right, I'm going to get the rest of these through, and then hopefully it'll go nice and smoothly on the other side. Come on. Yeah, this could take some time. I'll meet you back over there. Okay, so that was very painful getting these across here, and we already have one escapee, that's great. But we've got them in there, and I have put all of the powdered snow I've got into there just so they would stop jumping out a little bit. But once we get this covered, they won't be able to jump out. But I'm hoping none of them, right, don't prove me wrong, but I'm hoping they won't get out of here now. So, the next thing I want to do is actually test this. I want to see some Froglights. So, as you'll see, we also have another nether portal here, and I've been really lucky here because I think, if I've done my calculations right, this goes out into a grove biome, which is a cold biome, and that is very good for two reasons. One, I can grow up some tadpoles there into frogs, and we'll get the green frogs, but also, they should be powdered snow there as well, so I can get some more and fill this in. So I think next I'm going to do that, or should I test it first? I really want to get the powdered snow in. I think that's the first thing I want to do. So let's light this portal and go through, and hopefully I'll be right. So you do that. Let's go through here and see what we get. Okay, this is looking promising. I'm in the middle of a lot of packed ice and some goats. Don't do that. No. Anyway, there should be powdered snow around here somewhere, and I have brought a shulker box with loads of buckets in, so hopefully we'll be able to get some of that. And I've also brought a shulker box full of tadpoles as well, so we can get those grown up. But first things first, we need to get some powdered snow, so let's have a look for that. Oh, there we go, we're in straight away. Right, go it. Don't want to die, thank you. Alright, got both my shulker boxes, and I think I've got everything. Right, so let's go back through there, fill in the rest of that powdered snow. Oh, I've got more escapees. Right, this is not good. Get the rest of this down. Okay, so we've got all that powdered snow in now, and also, I didn't mention, I've built up the collection system as well, or the drop-off station, so the hopper minecart will drop off everything off in there once it starts coming in, and that's the next thing I want to test. So I've got all the powdered snow in, I've got all the escapees back in, I'll take that out of my hand so they stop going crazy, and now I think I just want to build up the platform. I really want to make sure this works. So from this square, we've got a 7x7 here, and then the box going around it, and then from there, I'm going to go 8 blocks out in each corner. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do that on each side, and this is going to be the size of the platform. So we'll have the iron golem in the centre as well, so the magma cubes have got something to go towards. And then that should be it. It should just work. So we're going to build, obviously, a roof on it so they can't get out, and walls around the edge. But I'm just going to get the platform in first, give this a test, and hopefully we'll start seeing some Froglight. So let's get that done. Okay, so the platform is done, and we have our first victim. So we don't have the iron golem there yet, so he's just tracking me. And hopefully, if he falls down here, this should work. Well, I know he's never going to get killed. That's a fact. It's just whether these things drop the Froglights. That's what I'm testing. Right, so you're going there. He's going to take damage from the snow. Powdered snow, sorry. And he's going to die. Yeah, that's happening. And split into the medium ones, and then the same thing will happen again. Frogs won't do anything until they see the small magma cubes. So there we go. They've got the medium ones, and these will be taking damage as well. Oh, come on! I need this to work. This is so nerve-wracking. Right. So now the frogs should do the. Oh yes, there it is. Froglights. We have Froglights. It's working. You go. Collect all the things. Oh, that's brilliant. That is so good. All right. So let's sit and watch our first Froglights come in once this comes back. One thing to note as well, I have extended these one past the platform because when I did this in testing, I had them going back here, but it wasn't picking up the ones that have gone right against the glass, so I've just gone out a little bit further to make sure we've got those. And look at that, first 4 Froglights. That is great. So now, that is the easy bit. Now I need to get the other types of frogs in, and I've got 2 ways of doing that. For the green ones, I'm going to go over to the coal biome and breed up some like we did with the orange ones. And then for the other frogs, I think it's the white or grey, we're going to do that in the nether. And there is a trick to that, and I'll show you that in a second. But first, we're going to get on the green ones. So let's grab our tadpoles, which I believe are in shulker box down here. Yeah, so we'll get these. Okay, so I've come through to the grove biome, and I've built myself a little box out of packed ice, because it's nighttime. And also, I needed to put a roof over this water pool I've created, so it doesn't freeze. And then I've just put a lot of tadpoles in here, and I'm just giving them some slime balls now to grow them up into frogs, and hopefully these should be the green ones. So once we get those, we can take them back through into the nether and put them in that farm. So come on, I've already gone through about 4 stacks of slime balls already, I think. And there we go, there's our first green frog. So you just wait there a minute, don't go anywhere because I don't want to lose you. Yeah, there we go, there's another one. This is going well. No, don't feed, no. Oh, they're all going to want the slime, aren't they? Go, leave me alone, just I'm feeding babies. Alright, let's just do these last set of slime balls. Actually, I should probably use these to take them through, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's... I'm going to do this. Right, I actually need to push them because I wasn't smart enough to leave a gap behind. Alright, come to me. Go that way. In there. Thank you. Right, you lot coming. Right, don't do that. Now, if I break this and hold some slime balls here, they should come through and... Whoa, that's not good. Alright, thank you for that. And you brought me another pole. Brilliant. Oh, that was a little bit scary. Okay, hopefully no more creepers. Oh, no, and now I'm in powder snow. This is not going well. Okay, right. You do that. And slime balls. Come on. Follow me. You can go. Just go that way. Yeah, you know what? That'll do for me. Let's try and get these ones in. And then if we need some more green ones, we can come back. Right, where do you look? Right, there's a goat. Right, come here. How many did we get? Don't go back through. So we've got 5. Is that 5? Yeah, that'll do for me. Okay, so we need to build up there. Let's just do a little staircase and hopefully this should work. Alright, still got my slime ball. They're following me. Oh, I'm thinking... I can just push them through the powder snow, that's no problem. Oi, come here. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright, sorry about this. It's going to be a little bit cold, but you're fine with that. There we go. 1 and 2. So now we can get some of the green Froglights, but I definitely want to get some more of those in there. Up here. Come on. It's not difficult. So please, this is working. Right, so once I get these in, I'm going to put the iron golem. Right, come on. Where are you going? Come on, this way. Yeah, so I'm going to get the iron golem in, and we can get this actually working properly. And then I can show you the trick for the easy way of getting the 3rd type of frog. And last one. Okay, so we have green and orange in there now, and then we just need to get the white one. 33 already. This isn't even fully set up yet, and we're already getting them in. This is great. Right, what was I doing? Golem, that was it. Trapdoor there, and I'm using an iron one so I don't accidentally open it. Walls around that, just like that. And we'll build it up here like this. You like that. Pumpkin on there, and shears, and hopefully it should just drop into that spot. There we go, right. I don't want to fall in there. And now this is pretty much set up. So I just need to get the walls in so the magma cubes don't try and jump off everywhere. But now any that spawn here will go towards that golem and fall into there. So that's great. So I can just put... I am going to build all the walls out of stairs so they don't try and pathfind this way. They'll just go straight towards the middle anyway. And then we're pretty much done. We just need to get a roof on it. Let's give this a test. See if we can get some spawning and see if this works. So just fly up a little bit. Now when I did this in a creative world, I had 2 layers of this, but to be honest, it was just way too much. It was absolutely ridiculous. So, are you going to do that? You're going towards him? Actually, this is actually going to be quite... Because once we get the roof on this, they're not going to be able to jump as high. So, at the moment, they're probably going to land on top of him. No, what are you going for me for? But yeah, once we get the roof on it, they're not going to be able to jump this high, and it'll be a lot easier. So, a lot of them going down there now. So, let's see how the frogs are getting on. Alright, they're doing their thing. There's a lot in there. That is great. Can't see. Look at that. Oh, this farm is so good. And the first green one as well. That's great. Right, and we do actually get another advancement like we did with the frogs. But this time with the Froglights, if we have 1 of each in our inventory, we'll get another advancement. So that's what I'm working towards. So now we just need to get the last of the frog types in, and there is a trick to that. So let's get back into the overworld, and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so the last frog type we need is the one that you get from hot biomes. So technically, I could go across to a desert and take those to another portal like we've been doing. But there is a much easier way, because we can actually use the nether. If we grow up a frog in the nether, it will turn into the 3rd type. What we can't do is just take a bucket of tadpole, put it down in the nether, because it would not include the water, obviously, and the tadpole would flap around, and we wouldn't be able to feed it fast enough with the slime balls for it to grow up. But what we can do is pre-feed them. So if we do something like this, and we'll just do these one at a time so we don't get confused, because we need to give them an exact amount. And I think it's just short of a stack. So what I'm going to do is do 60. So let's put 60 in our hands. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put this down, feed it 60, and then immediately pick it up again with a bucket. And that will remember how many it's eaten. So once we do that in the nether, we'll put it down. It'll only need a few more to grow up. So we can do that before it dies from suffocation. So I have another shulker box here because I don't want to get these mixed up. These are the ones that haven't been fed, and this is where I'm going to put the ones once I've picked them up after they've been fed a bit. So let's give this a go. I don't know the exact amount for the slime balls, but I'm just going to give it 60 for now, and hopefully that'll be enough. And if it grows up, it's no problem. We'll just get another green one, and then we'll do a few less next time. And I'll do this first one straight off before we stock up on them. So we'll do that. Right, so that's at 60 now. Just grab that. This one is nearly ready. So we'll go back through to the nether. And we can actually do this on the platform as well. I'll make it easier, won't it? Now, this is going to start taking damage pretty much straight away. So we'll put that in there. And just give it a few more. It should. There we go. Right, what are you doing? You coming this way? So now, that's it. That's how we do the third type. So I'll leave that there, and then we can get the rest of them in. So I'll just go do a few more of these, get them in, and then we can get the farm finished off. Okay, so I'm back from feeding those up, and I managed to get 8 of them, because that's basically how many slime I had on me. So now we can grow these up, and I did give each of these a full stack of slime balls, so they should be pretty much ready to grow. Once we do this, this should be pretty easy. Uh-oh. Alright. That went well. So you can come this way. Where are you? In here. Get the next one ready. Alright, so it's going to take a minute. I'll just get this done, and then we can get the farm finished off. Okay, so I managed to get all those in there. Didn't lose any, and all grew up nice. So let's have a flyaway again. See if we can get some magma cubes, and let's see if we can get some of that third colour. Oh, look at this. See what I mean? I don't think I need a second layer to this. So you lot go, yeah, go in there. And let's see what happens. Can't see anything. There's so many. You got anything for me? Yes, there we go. The pellets and Froglight. So that means we've got all 3 of them now. So I can get the advancement. I'm not going to wait till I finish the farm to do that. Let's just grab all of these. There we go. With all powers combined. Nice. This is going well. Let's get the farm finished. Okay, so that is now everything completely done. And if we look in this chest, it's already going completely crazy. And I've hardly done any AFK at all. So, yeah, look at this. It's absolute madness. We've got stuff coming in both. And, yeah. What I want to do now, though, is actually do a test and see the kind of rates that we're getting on this. So, you'll see up here, I've built a bridge across from the AFK point from a gas farm. And I now have a new AFK point up here for the Froglight farm. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty out these chests after I've cleared my inventory a bit, and I will put everything in here. We'll see how much we're getting. I'll probably just do like 10 minutes of like, look at all this already. This is absolute madness. So yeah, we'll clear this out and go give it a go. And you probably noticed in the time lapse as well, I actually built a second layer of the farm, even though I don't think it's really necessary. It's just going to give us absolutely crazy rates. That's if the frogs can keep up with the amount of magnums that are coming in. But anyway, for now, that is all empty. So all I'm going to do is fly up to this point up here. What should we do? Should we do 10 minutes? Yeah, I'll set a timer for 10 minutes and we'll see what happens. I'm expecting an absolute ton of stuff. Alright, that's 10 minutes up, so let's get down there and see what's happened. And I think it's going to be a bit mad. So what have we got in here? Oh my god. Right, there's a lot of items sat there, so I think that tells me this one minecart isn't going to be enough. So yeah, it's taking a while for this to unload to go back. So let's just grab these. Right, remember these chests are empty, so let's see what we've got. Wow. Yeah, that's nearly half full in 10 minutes. That's absolutely ridiculous. And we're still getting the magma cream as well, which is good. Yeah, this is mad, but I definitely need to add another hopper minecart because that's just absolutely crazy. Let's take this out. Help it out a little bit because this hopper can't keep up. I did actually try having a hopper minecart here instead of a chest, and just so it took out the items really fast. But the problem I was having was that it took them out so fast, this comparator couldn't tell there was something in there, and this hopper minecart just went straight back on its way again without emptying. So yeah, I need to look up how to do the fast minecart unloader, because this isn't working, and the way I thought of doing it didn't work either. So we'll get that sorted, but I think having another row of chests and another hopper minecart will definitely help the situation. So I think that's gone very well. Happy with that. Okay, so as you can see, I've got that second minecart up and running now, and I have also done another 10 minutes AFK, and there is an absolutely crazy amount of stuff in there. So let's see what we got this time. So yeah, almost half chest in there. And a good amount in this one as well. The way I've done it is because it's 7 wide. This minecart covers 4 rows and this one covers 3. So obviously you'd expect less to be in this one. And that's exactly what's happened. But look at this. This is absolutely madness. From just 10 minutes, that's how much we're getting. But you know what? I still don't think it's going fast enough. I definitely need to have a faster way of unloading these minecarts. Or maybe just adding another one in. But we will get to that. I also just want to say as well, the design of this farm, it's something I've cobbled together from seeing quite a few things, but it closely resembles what Ilmango did, and his is an absolutely crazy thing where I think it's like 8 layers tall, and I've only done 2 here, and I think he had a lot more frogs in his as well. But I will put a link to that video in the description. It's not exactly what I followed, and there's no tutorial, but it's a good starting point if you ever want to try and figure out your own farm for something like this. What have we got so far? Well, this. Look at this, and I haven't even put these ones in here yet. Should we put the yellow ones? See if we can get a full double chest of the yellow ones. I don't know if we have. But we're not far off. And I think these are the ones that I'm most interested in using, the yellow ones. Oh, that's not far off, is it? That's not bad. So yeah, I really like these. Especially when you put the trapdoors over the front of them to block out some of the light. I think it looks really, really good. So I'm definitely going to be using these. But I'm also going to be selling them in the shop as well. So I think between episodes, I'm going to be getting on with that and designing a shop. And we'll get that built next time. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. It's been a lot of fun, this one. Didn't intend to build this crazy farm today. I was going to do some base work, but I'm very glad I've got this done. It's been a really fun project. So if you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.